Our Athlete of the Year honors here at Wyopreps.com are brought to you by our great friends at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming in cooperation with our friends at Wild Gear. And it is my pleasure to award this year's Wyopreps.com Athlete of the Year for Girls Rodeo. The Cowgirl of the Year goes to Hadley Thompson out of Yoder. She was the all-around champion in the state of Wyoming by 389 points, by the way. But she's a busy young lady. Each week, going back to last fall and through the spring and all the way through the state finals, she won the breakaway roping. She and her partner were second in team roping, fourth in barrel racing, fourth in goat tying, fifth in pole bending. Hadley, congratulations. You are Wyopreps.com first ever Girls Rodeo Athlete of the Year. How does that feel?
Feels awesome. That's really exciting. Thank you. That's
Well,
awesome.
take me through your high school season because I know it's a little different for rodeo because you kind of start well. One, you're rodeoing all the time and through the summer, but the high school season starts with a few weeks in the fall. Then you got a little break during the winter, and then you come back and make a nice little run spring to the state finals. What is that like to kind of deal with kind of a start and stop when it comes to just specifically the high school season?
Um, it's not, I don't know. The break is kind of nice because then I can go to other rodeos and kind of leave the state of Wyoming and go other places. So it's pretty nice. But I don't know. High school rodeos are fun. They have taught me a lot, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 years of it.
Well, talk a little bit about how would you kind of describe as the all-around champion here in Wyoming? How would you describe your sophomore season of rodeo?
I would one word would be that I learned a lot. Um, I learned a lot, and I like the beginning of the spring season. I guess the middle of the spring season. It was. I'm not gonna lie, it was terrible, and it taught me a lot. I mean, I learned a lot more, and what I learned was better than what I ever could have won during the spring season. And so, I mean, it changed my mental game. It changed me in the best way possible.
Talk about winning the all-around championship. You are a busy young lady when it comes to high school rodeos, participating in five different events. What's that like for you personally? And do you love that type of constant activity?
Yeah, I love it. It keeps me busy. It's good for me. It keeps me busy, keeps my mind off things. I'm grateful for the all around, I have a great string of horses and I couldn't do without my horses and most importantly my parents. I mean, I couldn't do without them driving me up and down the road and whatnot. And yeah, so it's a very rewarding feeling.
Talk about what is it like to train for all the different disciplines for you?
It's fun. I mean, I wouldn't like people ask me, I mean, what's your favorite event? I mean, I really don't have one. I love them all. I mean, if I didn't love them all, I wouldn't do it.
All right. Talk a little bit about obviously four of them are individual events, but one you do have a partner with. What's it like team roping wise when maybe you're not close to your partner?
It's fun. I'm actually really close to my partner. We're like kind of like best friends, honestly. His family's done a lot for me. They this last week at the high school nationals, my good head horse got hurt, so they let me ride one of theirs. And so I mean, they're always there for me and helping me out, and it's great. They're like my second family, and I appreciate everything they do for me.
Obviously, you won the breakaway roping title throughout the season in Wyoming. Was that something you were kind of shooting for, striving for, I guess?
Yes, it was. Like I said, my season was pretty rough, and I went into state not looking so hot, and I ended up having a good state. And so yeah, I was. It was a good feeling when I won it. It was something I really wanted to do because I it's a goal of mine is to win the breakaway every single year in high school, and so when I won it for the second year, it was pretty rewarding.
Obviously, you come from a rodeo family, rich tradition. Your older sister had a lot of success in this state. Do you kind of take that from your parents to your siblings that this just a love of the sport of rodeo?
Yeah, I mean we all love it, and I mean we're all always out there together pushing each other, and I think we all have a very big love for it, and I think it's pretty cool, honestly, that we can all do it together and we all have the same passion for it.
What type of pointers have you learned from whether it's your mom or your dad or your siblings that are older than you?
Oh, all of them. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today without them. Like they've taught me so much, I can't even start. They're always there for me and supporting me, and I mean, they've taught me just about everything I know.
Well, hats off on a great season. I got a special gift for you. It's not a little plaque that's got to sit somewhere. This is something you can use. This is from our
Okay.
great friends at Wild Gear. and it's laser engraved on here. You can't see it very well in the video, but it says
Yeah.
Wyopreps.com Athlete of the Year for Girls Rodeo. I will get this to you, and this is yours to keep and use. It's one of the cool things that I like about this because I've got one that I use. It does have a magnetic cap, so your cap
Oh wow,
doesn't necessarily go away. It's got a non-skid bottom and things like that, but
that's
it'll
awesome.
keep your water cool or whatever you want to put in here, cool or hot. I don't know, whichever you prefer. But hey, congrats on being our athlete there for Girls Rodeo, the first one ever here in Wyoming.
Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate it. And the water bottle looks awesome. I'm excited to use it. That's awesome. Thank you.